you get these good surfers, you know, they've surfed some decent sized waves. Now they want to get into something a bit hairier, and they just bang, they get a jet ski, they get a tow and board, and they go for it. That's the wrong way to do it, isn't it?
You do kind of just have to get into it to a certain extent, but you want to be careful. You want to have the skis set up right. It's probably one of the things. You just want to have all the right safety gear to look after yourself, but you just kind of need to team up with another team that's done plenty of it, because you learn off other people, you know, and you just have to spend a lot of time in the water practicing when it's maybe only head high or double overhead before you go too big.
And it's team orientated, isn't it?
Yeah, totally. It's a little bit of a marriage. You kind of have to, you're going to have to know what I'm doing without me even telling you, and I'm going to have to know where you are without looking at you, things like that.
So we're going to have to do some sort of same-sex marriage here, are we?
No, none of that.
Well, you better show us all the gear then.
All right. Well, probably one of the most important pieces, which kind of changes everything, which makes the jet ski a real rescue tool, is the rescue sled.
Yeah.
We use it as a trailer for the surfboards when we're going places. It's basically mainly just to get you up and out of the water as fast as we can when we want you up and out of the water, out of the way of other waves, basically.
Yeah.
So whether you've fallen off, or whether you've finished your ride and the next one's going to land on you, or just whatever, this is how we get you out of there and safe.
And obviously these just a multitude of these things to grab onto somehow.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you hit one of these as we come by, because it all happens in a flash.
Yeah.
And I don't actually even exactly stop the ski.
Yeah.
We have to sort this out, how you get on here without the ski stopping.
Yeah.
You know?
So if I miss it, I'm there left to fend for myself for a couple of ways, am I?
Yeah, that's dead right. If we don't get you on the first hit,
Yeah.
it'll be the rest of the set probably before I can get back around and come back for you.
Yeah. Oh, that'll be fun in 70 foot, won't it?
Yeah.
Okay. And anything else I need to know about the sled?
Not so much about the sled, where you do need to know how to get on. We're going to do a few practices later, but basically how the rescue technique will happen is at the end of a wave, whether you've fallen off or not, the first thing you want to do is look for the ski.
Yeah.
Don't worry so much about your board, look for the ski, then you know how much time you've got.
Yeah.
And you want to have your left hand in the air. And quite often, you've only got about 1 second to find me and I'm there.
Yeah.
So if I come in to get you and you're still like either disorientated or just not ready for me, and
Yeah.
that'll be the reason I miss you.
Yeah.
So first thing you do is look for me and you put your left hand in the air, because I'll always pick you up on the left,
Oh, okay.
because my right hand's the throttle.
Yeah.
So I can't
Yeah.
take it off the bar.
Alright.
So your left hand will go to my left hand and we'll be going slow, but not a stop, and I'll sweep you up like that.
And which way am I facing? This way?
You'll be facing me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you'll basically come in, we'll go left hand to left
Yeah.
hand, and you'll be down
Yeah.
at this height,
Yeah.
and a little bit of throttle will kind of pull you back to there and on, and when I feel you let go of me, I let go of you, and then you start holding on.
And we've forgotten about the board.
At this stage, we're not going to even think about the board. We're not going to use a leg rope.
Yeah.
We're just going to sort you out and then find the board afterwards.
We better have a few boards then, eh? We're going to lose a few.
If we miss and we've got some spare time, I
Yeah.
will try and stop the ski, throw a bit of reverse. So if we miss, wait and see if we've got the time for me to still climb on by yourself.
Yeah.
But if we don't, I'm gone, and you just have to fend for yourself until I can get you again.
Yeah.
So that's the
Yeah.
one that we need to practice to get really
So
good
you,
at.
you look after the valuable piece of equipment and you leave the human floating there, do you?
Yeah, well, if we mess around worrying about you, no one can get home.
Yeah, we're both in trouble, aren't we?
Yeah.
Both swimming, and this is sinking, is it?
Yeah, it's better off as a ski than a submarine.
Yeah, alright. Leave me there then.